Hi, my name is Frank. The Santa Fe has picked me to teach you what to do. We only have a few rules in the Santa Fe. 1. Don't be late. We have a good image we need to keep up. 2. Don't interact with the Southern Pacific. They mean you no good. And remember, safety first. Sounds good to me. I only have one question. What happens if you break the rules? What if I make a mistake? Well, let's just hope it doesn't come to that. Now let's get going now. We have a test train that we need to take to the North Yard. Yes! Now this should be interesting. This would be the first train I've ever pulled. I just left the factory 2 days ago. This will be exciting. I'm glad you feel that way about pulling trains. Now let's get going. Be careful. This fog is really bad. It's really easy to lose your way and get into an accident. Look closely at the signals and be safe. Thanks for the warning, Bob. I'll see you later. Once I drop off this train, I'll be back at the sheds in no time. Where's John? He was supposed to arrive at the sheds last night. He's not here. He might be lost. I'm afraid I have some bad news for you, Bob. I work for the Railroad Cleanup Organization. We clean up after train crashes. Your brother was in a bad wreck last night with the Amtrak train, and he was beyond repair. No, this can't be happening. That's impossible, you're lying. My brother was on a one-way track. No trains are scheduled to be on his line. How can there be a collision? I'm sorry, but it's the truth. The Amtrak train got lost, you see. The switches were set in the wrong direction, and the Amtrak train got onto the line that your brother was on, and the wreck happened. Well, if that isn't so, that Amtrak engine's gonna get a good beating from me tonight. I'm gonna rip him apart. When I'm done with him, he'll have no wheels. Actually, it's a she, and if you try to beat up any engines, Bob, I'll tell the controller and you'll be scrapped just like your brother. Whatever, you turd on wheels. You know what? I will do it. I can do what I want to. Stupid old oil tankers. These things are so dirty. And I got a long ways to go. I can't wait until this job is over. Hey, you. You're Bob, aren't you? Yeah? What's it to you, lemonade on wheels? Well, you see, Bob, they call me the Yellow Bandit where I'm from. I have myself a big gang of 10 locomotives, and we have stolen some of the most expensive rail cars in the country. I've heard of your story. It really touches me on what you're going through, and I'm willing to stop that Amtrak engine. Me and my gang will catch her tonight. Wait a minute, this sounds too good to be true. What do you want from me? I don't want much. You see those old oil tankers you're about to take to the scrapyard today? Those used to be a part of the Tillamook gold mine, and they're filled with liquid gold. You give me those tankers, and I'll deal with that Amtrak engine. Alright then, it's a deal. But now that I know these 15 old tankers are filled with gold, that's a lot of money I'm going to be paying you. So now you're going to upgrade your deal a bit. I want no violence. I want her to learn a lesson, not to be harmed. Hello there. I work for the Oregon Oil Company. The oil company has found out how to put flavor in locomotive fuel. They figured us engines need some flavor. Here's some Domino's Pizza flavored fuel. It's all ready to go. Drink up. I got you now. Hee hee hee. So, where should we start? Frank, I just wanted to ask if you've heard of the Yellow Bandit. He came across me the other day, and we have a deal to beat up that Amtrak engine and teach her a lesson. I was wondering, I don't really know about bandits. Do you know anything about that? Bob, you idiot! I can't believe you did this. The Yellow Bandit is one of the most wanted engines in the country. He's killed innocent locomotives and have stolen millions of rolling stock. What do you think you were doing? It's not my fault. He seemed like a trustworthy engine, and besides, I needed help to fill out my plan. It's weird. I haven't seen Bob in weeks. Wonder what he's been getting up to. Well, Dominic, you just broke one of the Santa Fe rules. I'm sorry with that Southern Pacific caboose. Alright, boys, get 'em. Well, Bob, I guess this is goodbye. The SFF is after me. It stands for Santa Fe Fight. Apparently I broke one of the Santa Fe rules, and now they're after me. I got an invitation from CSX, so I'll be going there. Well, count me in. I'm going too. Welcome to CSX. I've heard your story, Dominic. It's unfortunate on what you're going through, but you're welcome to stay on my railroad as long as you need. Thanks, sir. Do you have any jobs I can do? In fact, actually I do have a job for you. There's a coal train that I need to be taken to the coal yard on the west side of the yard. If you're up to it, I'll let you go down there and help one of my other engines.
Long time no see, Dominic.
Hey, Nathan. I remember you. I haven't seen you since the factory. I'll see you later. I gotta go help another engine with this coal train. So, which way is the way to the west yard? I have never run on these tracks before. Hold your horses. We're not ready just yet. The signal's red. Oh! Ow! What happened? My wheels feel terrible. You were attacked by a locomotive who said he was working for Matthew, that 40PH, something like that. Of course, it figures he was behind this. Well, I'm gonna go pay him a visit today. Well, we meet again at last. Never thought you'd go so far to hire guards to try to get me. I had no choice. I was forced to do it by the Yellow Bandit, and if he finds out I told you that he told me to do this, I'm done. You know what? I've been thinking about Matthew the F40PH. When his shed burned down, the fire trucks didn't find anything. I don't know, man. It's strange. All I know is that the General wants you at Fort Smith today. He wants to show you some of their new drone technology or something. Welcome to Fort Smith, Dominic. Here we focus on drone technology. We can spy on anyone. We even know more about your friends than you do. Like we know Lizzie has a addiction to Fruit Loops, and not eating them, playing with them. We also know Bob's into rap music and a lot more. Well, that's interesting. I surely didn't know that about them. But what's the weirdest thing you've ever caught on footage with these drones? Well, we have reason to believe Bob's brother is still around. We have found no documents saying that he was scrapped after his accident, and we believe we caught him on drone footage outside the Daytona International Speedway. Apparently somebody rebuilt him after his accident, and he's still out there somewhere.